Hey basic travelers, and welcome back to Travel Tip Tuesday. As my time in Thailand here winds down and I have to return to the US, I like to reminisce on what a great time I've had in this country for such an inexpensive price. So today, a special treat for you. I've pulled the lowest denomination I can out of the ATM, which is about 1,000 Thai baht. 1,000 Thai baht right now is 31-ish US dollars. I thought I would go around and see just how long this could stretch me today. What could I buy? What treats could I discover? So, I'm in the small little area of Fisherman's Village, which is an area here in the island of Koh Samui. Everything here is kind of concentrated. You have massage shops, restaurants, souvenir shops. I think this will be a perfect place to showcase really just how far this little guy can stretch. Come on, let's check it out. So of course, as soon as I started filming, I realized I left my phone at home. And I came back here and I also didn't have any data. So important tip, and the first baht we're gonna end up spending is on phone data. And you may say, wow, this is a very odd thing you spend your money on in Thailand, but not really, because actually if you end up spending about, a couple days to a week here, longer, it's usually just easier than getting, messing with your international data plan and trying to figure it out. Data is really inexpensive. I mean silly inexpensive. For 200 baht, I just went ahead and topped up my data plan, and I'll have it for the next 30 days, and it is really, really fast 4G data, just as fast as you'd see in the US. So although I've already spent a fifth of our 1,000 baht, I can promise you it will be well worth it. One of my favorite things to do is to come down to the beach and just enjoy a nice beer. This runs you about 50-60 baht on the beach. And you can get it from any old beach bar, such as this. And also, you get a beautiful view of the ocean. So really, isn't the view of the ocean the most beautiful part of the price itself? And it's priceless? Who can talk about money at a time like this? Banana, honey, pineapple.
Pineapple, no, pineapple jam.
Only pineapple?
Pineapple jam.
Pineapple, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you. This is an all-time favorite treat. And again, so cheap. Let's see. Banana, honey, pineapple one I ordered, only 50 baht. So, again, less than $2 for pure happiness. Cannot put a price on it. Can't do it. Alright, next we have to do one of the most classic things you can do in Thailand, period, which is to get a cheap massage. And now during COVID, the prices are even cheaper. So for an hour oil massage, we're looking at about 300 baht, which is $9, a little more than you'd pay for a traditional Thai massage, which comes in at about 200 baht or $6. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm a giant baby, and the Thai massage hurts. Trust. Okay, well now I'm like total putty, and although I want to go to sleep, I think it should be time to eat. So let's finish off the night strong. Okay, so dinner tonight. We just did some basic Thai favorites, right? We have some fried rice. I'm not a big steamed rice guy. Steamed rice is a bit more traditional with, like, for example, the red curry that I got here, which by the way is really different than other red curries I've tried. It's like there's no coconut milk in it, so that's a different, cool little flavor to it. And then we had some pad thai that I could not wait for, so sorry. But if you've ever seen pad thai before, you get the idea. It's pad thai. So we got 80 baht, and I think, cross my fingers, 80 baht. And then the beer, surprisingly, a Heineken, only 50 baht. Makes no sense. Usually it's like 100, but guess who's not complaining? This guy. So, all in all we have 80, 160, 240, 290 for a pretty hearty meal that never one person should eat, but I'm the exception to the rule. And a beer, and a Coke, and a soda water. So, cheers. Okay, so our last place for the night. We do need a budget place to stay to round out our 1,000 baht. And what better than a cheap Thailand bungalow? These usually aren't very expensive to begin with, but with COVID, they're even cheaper because if you're here on this island, you're here on purpose. And they're incentivizing people to stay with cheap accommodations. So let's go check out the room. So, well, here we are. For your 150 baht a night, as a reminder, about $4-ish, $5-ish dollars, this is what you get. And to be honest, it's not the worst room I've ever stayed in, and I've paid far more for it. The bed is plenty comfortable. You get aircon. The door locks. There's a very secure system of locking the door. And believe it or not, it's not the worst security system I've encountered in my time on the road. Not the most aspirational points property you could ever ask for, but remember that today's video is not about the best Marriott, Hilton, or Hyatt property you could ever stay at. We wanted to learn how much we could stretch our $30, and I think that we did a really good job. If this is not a good indicator of how much farther your dollar stretches in Asia, I don't know what it is. But I really do hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you like this video and want to see more like it, make sure you do subscribe to the Basic Travel YouTube channel, and make sure you also check out our Basic Travel Facebook group, which is linked below, and we will see you next week, Basic Travelers.